But anyway, this video has been on YouTube that we're about to watch. But wouldn't you rather watch it with me and not with some AI voice man?
Come out to the coast. We'll get together, have a few laughs.
Is that your blanket?
No.
You like New Orleans Saints?
I'm not a football person.
Well, baseball?
No.
What? No sports.
No, I'm sit at home, watch TV, but not sports.
Not sports.
All I know is this. If you find yourself handcuffed to a floor, you need to change whatever you're doing. You're doing something wrong.
Okay. We're the detectives from Baytown Police Department. I don't know if you remember me. I was talking to you on the phone trying to get you to come in and talk with us. Okay. Just letting you know that we're here to talk to you about that case. Okay. What I'd like to do is get your information. Okay. For my documentation. Okay. What, do you have a middle name, Sierra? Is it okay that I call you Sierra?
That's fine.
Okay. Do you have a middle name?
Alexis.
And your last name?
Sutton. SUTTON.
Okay. And what address do you want it to go?
Currently don't have an address, but I guess you could use the address that my daughter's staying at.
Okay.
What exactly do you need the address for?
Just for my documentation for our file.
Okay.
And you have a phone number?
I don't have a phone number personally. I could give you my mom's number if you like.
Now, see, at the beginning of this video, I left this part in intentionally.
Is that your blanket?
No.
You like New Orleans Saints?
I'm not a football person.
Well, baseball?
No.
What? No sports.
No, I'm sit at home.
No, baby girl, you don't stay home. You have no home. And you ain't got no phone. You get a freaking job.
And do you have a job right now?
I did, but I'm no longer there.
You're not over there? And where was that at?
Animal medical center visiting.
In Baytown?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what was your job title there?
Technician.
Okay. All right. You said your daughter lives here?
Mm-hmm.
And that
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Is she there with family, friends, or who?
My best friend.
Your best friend? Who's that?
Samantha.
And why is she living there? I mean, are y'all both living there?
For school.
Okay. All right. Okay. But like I said, we're from Baytown. We're here to talk to you about the missing person report that you gave.
Yeah.
So before I do that, I'm going to advise you of your rights, okay? It's for your protection as well as ours. All right. What I need you to do, read out loud, if you will, number 1 for me.
Now, I'm going to let the rights play on this one because there's a little bit of a back and forth and it's relevant. So we're going to listen in.
You have the right to remain silent and may make any statement at all, and that any statement you make may be used against you at trial.
Do you understand that, right?
What do you mean at trial?
When because you're in here, you're being charged, right?
Charged for what?
Murder.
Why is that?
Well, that's in reference to that case for missing person for Stephen.
Why am I getting charged with that?
But we'll go into that once we get all this.
To answer your questions and all that, we gotta.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's all that is.
Any statement?
Well, first off, this first one I hear, do you understand that one?
Yes.
Okay, let me get you to initial right there for me, and then I'll read each one out, and then have you advise.
No, I got stuff to do and you got stuff to do. The rights are read. We're going to skip all that.
Okay. And then the bottom portion of this right here is a waiver of your rights. It says, I have read these statements of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I wish to waive the above rights. I understand and know what I'm doing.
Sign.
If that's a true statement, if you agree to waive your rights and talk with us, then we'll need you to sign right there for me. And this right will always apply. Oh, your rights apply completely entirely. This right applies if we're talking to you and decide you don't want to talk. You can shut it down as soon as you want to.
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand what I just said?
Somewhat.
Okay. If you agree to talk to us by waiving your rights, and we'll have you sign this. Okay. And as you're talking to us, you decide you don't want to, you can terminate. You can stop.
And then what happens?
And then you go back over to the jail.
And then what?
What happens? Whatever they do over there.
Basically, the interview we in, we can't ask you questions. You can't ask us questions about the case. That's all.
Say it again.
The interview we in, you can't ask us questions. We can't ask you anything or answer your questions. So basically, we're done.
If you terminate the interview, then we can't ask you no more questions, and you can't ask us any more questions. You'll end up going back over there to the jail. pending transport over to Harris County.
Okay.
Okay. But in order for us to talk to you about that, you have to agree to talk to us and waive your rights.
So what's the best thing to do?
That's up to you. I would say talk with us. So we can get clarify some things up and stuff. But that's your choice.
We have questions. You have questions. So
But y'all are charging me no matter what?
You are charged, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
at any time you can just stop. But we're talking.
Okay. If you put the date and time again also. 10:51 is the time.
We don't.
Yeah, I don't even know why. Okay, so what like I said, what we're here for is to talk to you about Stephen
Mm-hmm.
and what happened with him. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we know while you were in Baytown, you filed a missing person report on him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what we need you to do is to go back and I need you to tell me exactly what happened between you and Stephen, or what happened when he left, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I need you to understand, you need to be honest, because this is your time to be honest. Okay, if you're not honest, then you're not going to have another shot. You're not going to have another chance. Right here, right now, this is what we're here for, is to hear your side as to what happened. And this is your time to do it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that?
I do.
Okay. So, tell us what happened.
It's pretty much the same thing as in the police report that I did.
Okay, which was?
He was looking for his daughter, crying over like past couple of weeks or whatever. He was looking for her for that day. He left the house around like 11 after he was riding around looking for her, and he didn't come back home. I called him all night. I called his job the next day and the following day. I called a couple of his friends. I called his mom trying to look for him, but he didn't answer. And he left around like 11.
Do you seriously believe we're going to believe that?
I would hope so.
No. Okay. We've been working on this case since you filed that report.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You up and disappeared.
Why?
Even after you told me you were coming to the station to talk to me.
Yeah,
And then you refused to come in. You didn't even bother returning any of my phone calls.
because his friends were pretty much
So?
threatening me, and I was scared. So I was trying
But was I threatening you?
you were not.
No.
But
Okay. The ones that were, then you should have came and talked to me and told me this is what was going on. But you didn't. Okay.
Mhm.
So you took off. Whereas then you leave us working on this case, trying to figure out what happened.
Mhm.
Okay. So we know something happened in that apartment. Okay. We know. This is not our first time that we've done this. This is not our first time we've worked these cases. Okay. We've been through the apartment.
Mhm.
So we know something happened in that apartment. This what you're talking to us about, that he left looking for his daughter? No. Okay? Like I told you before, this is your time to be honest and to tell the truth. Okay, we're not going to sit here an hours while you keep giving us the same story over and over and over as to what happened, because I'm going to tell you right now, the questions we're asking you, we already know what happened. We're wanting to see if you're going to be honest about it.
Mhm.
Okay? You can sit there and try to tell us that he left on his own. We know better than that. We wouldn't be here right now if we already knew what happened in that apartment.
Now, how about this lady detective? Now, I always see you guys getting on these investigators, and they're like, they're being too nice on the suspect. They're too nice on him. This lady's coming out the gate like a freaking pit bull. I need to put her in my backyard, doggone it.
You wouldn't be here right now if we didn't know what happened in that apartment.
There's enough evidence to charge you. That's why we've been at this for almost a month.
Mhm.
Well, might as well
Over.
because of hurricane. So
And is this because I was the last person to see him and filed missing
that's
person
not the only
report?
reason. It's a lot of more evidence what you think. Okay? Like she said, this is your time. I can tell her I was looking at you. This is burning you up inside. You haven't been able to sleep or nothing like that. Okay, so this is your time right now. No one else is gonna help you out. We could do whatever we can to make things better for you, but it's not gonna go away.
Mhm.
You're the only ones gonna make this go away by talking to us. That's the only thing. You're here now.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Would you tell the truth? What happened?
I told you already what happened.
No. You don't understand, okay? I've already told you, he's told you, I've told you twice already. You're not going to be honest with us and you're going to stay with that lame story, that's fine. That's up to you. You're still charged. You're still going to go to Harris County. You're still going to go before the judge. You're still going to have to prove the court because we have the evidence to prove. You may not think we do, but we have it. We wouldn't be here. Certainly you wouldn't be here being charged. Okay? We would not be here if we believed that story that he just up and left looking for his daughter. And you can look there like you're looking right through me. I don't care. But I know you're lying. The same blank look that we've gotten from quite a few people out here, and we saw right through and we knew they were lying, was that the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to sit there and continue with your lie, that's fine. We can pack up and go, and you can sit there until Harris County comes get you, go before the judge and go with your business about the court, and then prove your innocence.
Maybe I don't have anything else to say to you guys.
We're just trying to understand. I mean, we will never know, did he assault you? Was there an argument? Did y'all fight? Did you defend yourself? Something. Give us something, because otherwise we're just going by our evidence and that's it. And by what these other people's statements they gave us. And that's it. You're going to be done. So we're here for you. We don't have to talk to you if you don't want to because you're charged. We don't care. But we're here for you to say, you know what? This is what happened that night. That's why we want to. What the hell were you thinking? What happened? That's it. She told you we did a search warrant at your apartment. You can clean all day if you want. Try to spick and span that place. You know what? There's special things that we use as investigators that bring out evidence for us. Okay? So we know something happened inside the apartment. We're here for you. Tell us. That's it.
I understand that.
We know that he wasn't the most faithful person.
I can't say anything because if I say anything, they're gonna come back and try to hurt my
Who's
daughter.
they? I can't. Who's they?
Like I don't know.
We can't help you if you don't talk to us and let us know.
I
Otherwise, you know what? They're out there in the free world, and you're gonna be stuck here. Where's your daughter?
like I'm stuck either way it goes because I can't tell you who because I don't know.
You don't know what.
I don't know who they were.
So how do you know what happened that you can't tell us about?
Because if I say anything, they said if I said anything that they were going to come back and hurt me or my child. That's why I left in fear.
So forget about your life. Now you're going to be going to prison for the rest of your life. So
And your daughter grows up without a mother.
child protective services picks up your kid.
Possibly give her back to her dad, or give her to her dad who's got multiple kids already, and she'll be off in a corner. Because you won't have a say-so where she goes. The person that's going to have a say-so where she goes is going to be her dad. And what decision do you think he's going to make?
So you're saying my mom, I don't have to say so on where she goes, but you.
No, because the one that's free is her biological father. So he's the one that's going to have more rights than you.
Let's start with that first.
I mean, you packed her up and moved her around, moved her all to Texas, then moved her back over here on an equip. The girl deserves a chance. She deserves a break. And all you're doing right now is going to give her even a harder time to adjust. Maybe having to deal with additional siblings and sharing everything or not getting anything.
One thing you got to keep in mind also, okay, the media is eager to do a story on this already. They've been questioning us forever. And now you're charged. So by noon in Houston and over in Louisiana, they're going to know that you're charged. So do you want to paint a picture that you're a brutal murderer? Or do you want to tell us, hey, this is what happened? Okay, if we can tell them, you know what, it's not like the way you think. He did this, he did that, whatever to her. She blew up, she made a mistake. That's what you need to, that's why we're here. Because otherwise, they're going to paint a picture of a brutal killer. You're a brutal freaking killer that don't give a shit about nobody but yourself. That's all I need.
But I didn't do him anything.
No, you know something.
I really didn't do him anything.
This ain't our first time sharing this. Okay?
I'm completely know
Again,
that.
we both told you there's enough evidence to charge you. You're charged already. We're not lying about that. You're charged. You're here for a reason.
Yes, I'm gonna be charged no matter what because I can't give you the names of the people that were there or nothing because I don't know.
Well, then you can tell us what happened. But we're not going to sit here and let you lie to us, and then you think that you're filling us up full of it and we're believing every word of it, because I want to tell you, that's not what's going to happen. Okay? This man had a 7-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I know.
He had a 7-year-old daughter. Now she will grow up without a father. I don't care what kind of man he was. She deserved to be able to know her father, to grow up with her father,
Right.
to have her father there to dance with her at her wedding. She deserved that.
I agree.
And now she doesn't have it. And is that fair? No.
I agree.
So then that's why you need to tell us what happened.
Our sliding door stays unlocked because it doesn't lock. And 2 people came into the house, but it was men came into the house, and they were disguised. And when you walk through the sliding door, it's our bedroom. And I was in the living room playing her game, and they told me to go into the bathroom and shut the door. And him and the people were arguing or whatever, and I heard a gunshot, and they told me to leave the house or I was going to end up getting hurt as well, and to make up something basically to say that they weren't there. And basically I did what I was told because I was scared. I didn't know what else to do. I was in fear for my life, and so basically I just did what they told me to do.
Which was what?
Basically make up something so it didn't get pointed on them. And they had my phone number and everything, and they said that they were watching the house to see if I did anything else that they told me not to do.
And what did you make up?
Basically what I just told you about him looking for his daughter.
So what did they do with him?
Honestly, they made me stay in the little bathroom area at her house, and to not to keep her to go back there. So I basically just did everything that they told me to do. I didn't know what else to do. I was scared.
So what did these 2 guys look like?
They had hats on and their faces was covered.
What about their body size, clothing?
They had on black t-shirts and jeans, and they were brown skinned.
Man, why she gotta be like that? I mean, she can't just say they're black. Are they brown skin?
You're saying they were black males.
Honestly, I don't know if they were Hispanic or just lighter skin, black. They weren't dark skinned.
So what were you and Steven doing before they came into the room?
We were sitting down talking because he was riding around looking for him that day, and he came back to the house and told me that he had went to Ellen's old house checking the mail and all that. So basically, we were just talking about what he did that day as far as looking for her.
And what time was it when they came in?
It was like around like a little after 10.
At night?
Yes, ma'am.
And they just walked in while y'all were sitting there.
Yeah, our sliding door doesn't lock, so they just walked through the back door.
Why would anybody do this to him?
Honestly, ma'am, I don't know what it was involved with. I don't know. He talked to a lot of people. You know, he does his rap. He occasionally sells like X pills and like Xanax pills. Nothing major. Nothing major at all. Like, he really hasn't been going out to the club like talking about a lot. He just recently got off of probation. You know, he started going out a little bit more after he got off probation, but nothing too serious.
So you don't even know what they did with them, but you know that they shot him, or that's what you're saying.
I mean, that's what I heard. You know, and they told me not to say anything or they were going to hurt my child as well. So I didn't know what to do. I was just thinking about her, and I didn't want her to get hurt. And that's one of the main reasons why I got scared, and I just picked up and left.
You didn't hear the gunshot?
She was playing her Xbox. It's a GTA game, and she always has her headphones on, playing like live. So honestly, she was unaware of any of it.
The irony of trying to protect your kid from violence while allowing them to play Grand Theft Auto is missing me. I don't. It's just.
Sorry. I can tell you right now, I don't believe it. We've got enough evidence to prove that didn't happen. Did you accidentally summon me?
I don't really know what else to tell you.
The truth.
I am telling you the truth. I didn't want to tell
Where's Steven's gun?
I didn't want to tell you that much.
Where's Steven's gun?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You do know where it's at.
You think two guys would come in and kill somebody and leave you and your daughter unharmed? No, that doesn't happen.
That's only happens in the movies. They don't do that anymore. They haven't done that for years. They're not going to leave a live witness and then, oh, I got your phone number. I'm going to be watching you. You better make up some excuse. No. You're watching too much TV.
What does the phone number matter? You dumped it no matter what when she was trying to get hold of you, so that's stupid. Okay?
No, I dumped it because I was getting threats on my phone and I was scared.
Well, you were probably getting a bunch of phone calls from people who were worried about it. That's it.
Well, of course I was getting phone calls from people
You
that was
know,
worried
again,
about it.
you waited 2 days to make a report, a bullshit report. Stupid. No, that just doesn't jive. Okay? We're not idiots. We're not dumb. Okay? If there's not sufficient evidence, again, I'm going to explain to you. Well, you wouldn't be here right now. There's sufficient evidence. You are charged. I'm going to keep telling you the same thing because you're going to keep changing the story around, and especially that story. You would have been dead. Your daughter would have been dead. I guarantee you. I worked a homicide years ago where it was the same type, like you said, but guess what? They shot and killed everybody in that house and the kids.
They have nothing to gain. Nothing to, if their intention was go in there and kill Stephen, there's no reason why they wouldn't kill you. And because didn't nobody see them go in there. Didn't nobody hear them go in there.
Right.
So there's no reason for them to leave you and her alive. Why not pop both of y'all and out the door? Nobody knows better.
Mm-hmm.
So we already know that's a BS story. Come on, we've already told you we wouldn't be here if we didn't know more. We wouldn't be here if we didn't know what happened in that apartment. What you did with Stephen, what you did to him. We would not be here if we did not know that. You wouldn't be sitting there with the charge on you because we just don't charge anybody. We have to build that case and we got the case. But this is your time to tell us.
I didn't do anything to him.
So here's the deal. Look, when everything's all said and done, when this goes to trial and all that, you know, the jury, the judge, they're going to read a report. They're going to read all the reports and everything. They're going to find out that you're not cooperating from the beginning. Okay? It doesn't help you when you don't cooperate with police. It doesn't. If you cooperate, they're going to be more lenient towards you because of your kid and all that. But when we tell them that she was a cooperator, she told us all X amount of stories, she made a story about a missing person and all this, it's going to be bad for them. Bad. I'm talking about bad. I'm talking about life in prison. Do you want life in prison? That's where you're headed, girl. You got to feel, you know what? Once she tells the truth, you're going to feel better inside. I can tell it's eating you up. You have to flee to Texas, come back over here, and over here you probably don't feel safe either. You're just waiting to see when is the police going to come get you. When is the police going to come? You know what? That time came. Right now is your time to tell us what happened. And once you start telling us a little bit more the truth, we're going to tell you stuff that we got. Okay? Like stores that you went to and stuff like that. You're on video. We can't tell you more than it's all on you. This is you. This is your time. She told you already, this is your time. This is your time. We got you on video. Find some shit that was used in this.
Mm-hmm.
I feel for you because I don't want to tell the media how brutally murdered this guy was and that the girlfriend did it. Like this and this. Give us something. Did he hurt you? We got fighting something.
It doesn't matter what I said. You already said that I'm charged for it.
It's going to help you.
What does
It doesn't matter.
It will matter
I
because
just told you why.
Exactly. It will matter.
Just because it's not going to make me look as bad in the media?
No,
No,
that trial in trial.
In trial. I've been working on this for 12 years. I can tell you all the times I've been in trial, the jury and the judge get all the reports and everything and videos and all kinds of crap, and they see who cooperates, who doesn't. And I've seen people go to freaking prison for life for something, a little bitty mistake, because they didn't cooperate from the get-go. The more you cooperate, it's going to help you out. The more you tell us, it's going to help you out. I don't want you to go to prison for the rest of your life. Not see your kid anymore.
But y'all already said it doesn't matter what I say. Y'all think that I'm lying.
Folks, we know more.
We know what happened to him. We're here to see if you're going to be honest and tell us what happened to him.
So pretty much the reason why they let me go is because they made me do the certain things that they didn't have to do. which I guess implicated me in it, I guess you would say. And I agreed to do that just because I didn't want them to hurt. So yes, two guys did come into the apartment. Yes, I did hear a gunshot, and the reason why they didn't hurt because they made me agree to do a couple of things. I didn't put my hands on him at all, but they told me to do some certain things that I had to do, and I did it because I didn't want them to hurt.
What things?
They, for instance, me making a police report. For instance, they made me go to the store and get a couple of things for them. And I did because, like I said, I didn't want them.
What things?
They made me go to the store and get duct tape and some type of cutting thing.
What cutting?
Some type of saw. I don't know the name of it.
What did it look like? I'm sorry. What did the saw look like? You bought it. What did it look like?
I didn't take it out of the box or whatever.
They had to tell you what to buy. And you bought it. So you know what it was that you bought.
Yeah, but I don't know exactly what it looked like.
Well, then what was the name of it? Sarah, you need to be honest and tell us because you're giving us a little bit.
I'm trying to think of the name of it for you right now, man. I don't know the main brand of it, but it was either a metal or a wood saw. I don't know the name of it. I really don't.
What kind of it? Describe it.
Like I said, I didn't take it out the box. It was in a white.
No, but you saw it.
You grabbed it, you pursed it, you saw it. So what did it look like? What type was it?
What do you mean by type? I just told
Kind
you.
of. There's a bunch of different types of saw.
I just told you either a wood or a metal.
Okay, describe that.
I'm guessing a handheld saw. Like I said, I didn't take it out the box or do anything like that. I just did what I was told.
Where did you buy it at?
Walmart.
And you got it. There it is. Walmart has made its appearance in the video. You knew Walmart had to check in at some point.
When did you buy the saw?
Thursday, I believe.
Did you buy it by itself or with other things?
Believe by itself.
So how many times did you go to Walmart?
Twice.
So they let you go away from the apartment.
They were with me.
Now, let's say the story was actually true. Would it make more sense to go with her to Walmart and risk being caught on camera somewhere? Or wouldn't it make more sense to hold the daughter hostage and tell her to go to Walmart and come back?
What if I told you that's not true either?
They didn't go into the store with me, but they were with me this week.
We're going to tell you something. Walmart has probably the best view of any store in Baytown. Parking lot, inside. So there's nobody with you, okay? We've seen the video.
No, they were with me. They weren't in a car with me, but they were with me, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it doesn't matter what I say.
It matters. It matters what you say if you're telling the truth.
But
we know you went to Walmart. We know you bought the duct tape and that whatever the cutting instrument. We know you did that. But the idea about the two people, the two men, no. We know that part is not true.
But it was true.
No.
So it's pointless of what I'm going to say.
It's not pointless if you tell the truth.
But I am.
But you're not telling us everything. You're telling us a little bit about a little bit, but you're not telling us the whole thing.
They're blaming others. Like you had nothing to do with it.
I'm not intentionally blaming others. I'm telling the truth.
Intentionally yeah, you are. You're intentionally saying those two men come into the apartment.
Because it's true.
So, hold on. So they shoot your boyfriend. He's laying there. Right? Where's he laying at? You saw him. Where was he laying at?
They have him on the floor.
The bedroom floor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the bedroom floor. You see him there. Now they're going to cut his ass up in pieces. So they tell you go buy this stuff. And supposedly they go with you. So you already know what the next day. So you already know they're fixing to cut him up. Right? You know this.
I didn't want to think that.
You know that.
Like I said, I was terrified.
You know they're fixing to chop him up. But yet you go along with them. Instead of getting your ass out of Dodge.
How could I?
Easy.
How could I?
You're inside the store.
if I
You
had-
need help.
I
Get
was
somebody to call the police.
terrified.
Get somebody to call the police. You leave. Because these guys are not with you. Okay? So forget about that bullshit.
That's
Okay?
easier said.
We have video of you and only you. That's it. So at any moment you could just left. So forget about that part. So now start telling us a little bit more of the truth. You're telling us two things: shot, cutting instruments. We know that, okay? But don't lie no more.
I'm not lying, and it's pointless for me to continue to talk to you if you're not going to believe what I'm saying.
You said they weren't in the car with you. Where were they? Because when you left out, there was no car behind you. There was no car around you or nothing. You were the only vehicle that left out of the parking lot. And like you said, those cameras at Walmart are one of the best that they have. Because we can follow you from the moment you enter the store, or enter the parking lot, enter the store, go throughout the store, which register you go to, when you leave the store, when you walk back to your vehicle, when you get in your vehicle, and when you leave, and we know which direction you went, which driveway you left out of. We can see inside your vehicle from their cameras.
Mhm.
Let's kind of zoom in.
So when you left, there was nobody in your vehicle,
Mhm.
and there was no cars following you. So they weren't with you in the vehicle, and they weren't following you. See what I'm saying when I'm telling you? We know. But you keep trying to say if there was this or this and it's not the truth. We know what part is not the truth. And it's not pointless to tell us what happened because we know when you're not telling the truth and when you're lying. I mean, when you're telling the truth and when you're lying. We know it. Okay? You just need to, if for anybody else in this whole world, for anybody.
I just told you. I mean, I don't have anything
Sure.
else going around.
We're here to help you, believe it or not. Okay, I gotta tell you, this goes a long ways for you and your dog. Okay? Like she just said, if you don't care about yourself or anybody else, your dog, you will never see her again if you continue this stupid stuff.
I mean, you already said basically I'm charged.
You are charged,
Okay,
but there's enough evidence.
All right.
We just want for you to tell us the truth. What happened? Where can we go get him? Give us something. Where's he at? You know what, Miss Coleman? We found your son, or some parts of him, or whatever. But you're not giving us nothing. Okay? Deep down in your heart, you ready to tell somebody something.
I
Okay?
can't tell you anything.
Yes, you can.
I don't know.
Yes, you can.
Here, what would you do if somebody was in your shoes for your brother's murder? Sitting right there, lying through their teeth about what happened with your brother.
Mhm.
What would you do? How would you feel?
I mean, I'm not.
Would you not want closure? Would you not want to know what happened to your brother? Not because it would, make them famous or whatever. You would want to know what happened to your brother at that very moment.
Mhm.
Would you want that person sitting in that chair feeding officers full of crap? No.
It's over, sir. It's time for you to just tell us the truth.
I mean, I just told you everything that I knew, and you're not believing me. So.
You're telling us a little bit.
I don't think anybody believes this. Now, we do know, because the facts we have, the evidence we know, yeah, you probably did those things. But the two guys, they didn't have to.
Yeah, the two guys did have it.
No, I don't care how bad, how tough, or how many times you've done this. No one is going to shoot somebody, leave two live witnesses, and allow one of them freely to go to the store, out in public, able to make phone calls, able to make contact with the police, to gain help, drive yourself, and go back and forth to the house. It's not going to happen.
I don't know what to tell you. Because that's exactly what happened. I ain't going to tell you that much.
You know the worst thing after we talk to you? We're just going to talk to your daughter. What are we going to tell her? When she asks about you. Think about that.
I have thought about it.
You know what she's gonna find out about you, right? That you're a brutal murderer. Heinous. Without any feeling. I think that's gonna make her feel. I think it's gonna make her feel when the other kids in the school find out. But when you tell us the truth, you don't look as evil.
Telling me the truth's not getting me anywhere right now.
Yeah. A little bit. We need all of it.
You know what's bad is that you're sitting there all this time, you don't show no remorse. And guess what? You did assist it. Like you're saying, you assisted.
Yeah, because I was in fear for me and my child's life. I didn't know what to do. I've never been in a situation like that before, ever. Like, what am I going to do?
So you would have bought the
Do what
saw.
they tell me to do so they don't hurt my child? Of course I'm going to do what they tell me to do.
Sarah,
I'm thinking about her. Like, I've never been in a situation like that before in my life. I didn't know what to do but to listen to them.
Sierra, you went and bought the saw. What happened when you bought the saw?
I did what they said and I gave it to them.
Okay, and then what happened?
I don't know.
So you drove back home,
Mm-hmm.
and they're still there waiting on you, or they come or whatever, and you give the saw or whatever. What else happened?
Like, they pretty much threatened me, saying that they were watching the house, told me exactly what to do as far as getting in touch with the police, which I did, and basically told me, not to say anything about it or they were going to come back. And one of the main reasons why I finally got up enough courage to leave was because people kept calling the phone and telling me, you need to leave. You need to leave. Nobody knows where you live back at home. You need to get out of the house. So finally I got enough guts in the car and I left. And
When y'all got home, what happened? What did they do to Steven's body?
when I made it back from Walmart, he wasn't in the house anymore.
So you gave him the saw and he wasn't in the house anymore.
Mm-hmm. One person stayed at the house and the other one was in the car. Not my car, but I guess their car.
There's a lie right there.
Why?
Because you just said that they followed you at Walmart.
Yeah.
How can they follow you at Walmart? Y'all get home and Steven's body is not in the apartment anymore.
Oh, snap. She's sharp. Doggone, I wouldn't lie to her. I'd be like, okay, I did it. Now, cutting right back in because originally I was going to start the video up right there. And then I looked at the screen. Look at her face. Look at her face when the woman told her this. That's priceless. What a screenshot.
One person followed me to Walmart and the other one stayed at my house.
Okay. But how could he have disposed of the body?
Man, I can't answer that. I don't know. I can't answer that for you.
Because they're asking you for a saw for a reason.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. So they're not going to just lay the body somewhere out and around, get the saw from you, and then go out in public and do it.
Man, I don't know.
You're only hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself because right there you caught yourself in a lie and you realized it.
I didn't catch myself
Yeah,
in the line.
because they followed you, and now you said one stayed behind.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not mistaken, you said they followed me.
Yeah, that's
Now you're saying one stayed behind, and when you got home after handing the saw to the guy in the car, Steven's no longer in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
Why would these guys risk sending you away, risk you calling the police, you getting away and everything? Why would they risk that when there's two guys? I'll stay with you and your daughter at home with the body. One guy will go buy the shit, or they already came prepared. If they're gonna kill somebody, they're prepared already, okay? So all that what you're saying is it's not jiving.
Well, then I guess I'm done talking because y'all not listening to anything that I'm saying.
Or listen, but just you don't even believe that. How will you believe that if you don't believe yourself?
I do believe myself.
You know what? I can't believe you could just sit there and show no remorse. You don't give a damn about this guy. Who knows?
You don't even care the fact that they shot your boyfriend. You have no feeling. You're not showing any, like you're upset, sad, or nothing, that your boyfriend is dead. Shot right in front of you.
Ma'am,
Laid there on the floor, and you saw him bleeding, and he was
I've
dead.
gone through a lot these past couple weeks, so you can't
No, you
sit there and say that.
If I kill somebody, guess what? I'll be feeling the same damn way as you. I told you from the beginning.
Touch that.
You look like you haven't slept. You look like you've been worried about something.
Of course I've been worried. Of course.
Worried about you getting caught. That's what you're worried about. Yes, you are. I can't believe we're going to paint this picture of a freaking brutal ass murder like you. It's going to be all over the news here in a little while. Your daughter may see it. Your friends and family can see that. That is bad, man. That's bad for you and your family and your daughter. This is not helping you at all. At all. You're telling us stuff that we know already, but you're putting these two guys like
In the picture.
it doesn't make sense.
Well, I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense to you. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Let me ask you this. Well, I guess I don't know. I missed it because the body was gone already. So did they put the body in your Jeep, or where was the body at?
You know, I just told her that it was gone before I left the house.
It was gone before you left the house?
Before I made it back from the Walmart.
So why buy the saw and the duct tape?
Sir,
and all that?
I don't know. I just did what they told me to do.
And the one person brought his vehicle. So
Miss Sierra, listen, okay? It's over. I already told you this 3 times, 4 times. I'm going to tell you in your face that you can understand what's going on. You're going to prison for the rest of your life. It's okay. You made a freaking dumb mistake. That mistake, you played in your head over and over and over. But you gotta get it, it's over. You gotta talk about it. It's gonna kill you inside. Okay? You screwed up. We're here. Did he hit you? Did he beat you? Did you assault the fence? What happened? Because you brutally murdered this guy.
I didn't
We
touch-
want, listen,
I didn't touch.
we're trying to look for him, man. Give us something.
I
Tell us where to go.
I can't.
We want a piece of his body. If you're gonna say, you know what, Mom?
Touch.
Guess what? That's okay. Alright? You messed up. It's okay. You gotta be sitting. I can't believe how you're like tough. Let it go. It's over. Help us. Give us somewhere. Where can we go find him? At least his head or something. Give us something. Can you do that for us, for the family?
Sorry,
Come
I loved
You could
him.
do
I
this.
moved all the way to Texas.
Would you love? You don't show
Start.
that.
Now, he's doing a great job of the read technique. At this point, he's not even allowing her to deny. She's trying to iterate. He's like, no. We're going to keep going with this because you're not denying this. You did this.
Completely
You
over.
have not showed that you love this guy.
I have been stressing for the past couple of weeks nonstop.
But we don't get that from you, that you love this guy. That's a bunch of bull. Yeah, you love him. You know what? He might have cheated on you 20 times. You got pissed off and you blew up. You couldn't handle it no more. You got tired of him because he kept f***ing around, on you. You probably told him, do it again and watch yourself. Do it again, I'm going to leave you. Or whatever you said to him. But that last moment that you found out that he f***ed around behind your back, blew you in rage, and you did what you did. Is that right?
No,
I mean, what happened? Tell
I
us.
just told you what happened, and it doesn't matter.
But you love him.
I do.
You can't even shed a tear. You love this guy. He's brutally murdered now.
I can't shed a tear because I'm
Why?
crying non.
Because you don't care.
I mean, I'm not going to agree with you that I don't care. Because it's
Just give us something for people to find him, for the parents, man. For the
or his
mom.
daughter.
His daughter, at least. Help us.
I really wish I could, but I'm telling you, I can't.
How can you sit there? Okay? How can you sit there through all this crap we're talking to you about, know what happened, and just be like nothing? Nothing. You're not a dumb girl, man.
No,
You're
I'm
not a
not.
little 15-year-old stupid girl. You're intelligent. You're smart. He screwed up. You got pissed off. That's what I believe that happened.
I mean, I'm not going to say that because that didn't happen.
Okay, so what happened? Tell us.
I just told you what happened.
You
And
gotta convince me.
I don't have nothing left
You gotta convince
inside
her?
me. I've been through so much these past couple of years. I don't have any more emotion to give to anyone. I don't. I'm completely drained.
So your daughter doesn't deserve anything from you because you lost your fiance 2 months before your brother was murdered. So your daughter has to pay for that. Because Sierra's been hurt so bad, I have no emotions for nobody. I don't have to show nothing for nobody. Deserves more than that. She also deserves to be able to come see her mom, to be with her mom, and to know that her mom is not this horrible person.
I'm not a horrible person.
That's not what she's going to see on the media, because we're not going to be able to tell them differently.
You can't control him.
I know that.
The worst part about it is she was in that apartment.
And we're hoping to God that she didn't see none of this.
Because if she did, that poor thing is going to need help. That's something you don't get out your head. Something you don't forget. You can bury it, but eventually it'll come out. She's the real victim, and that's because you made her that way. Give her some freedom, Sierra. Doesn't she deserve that? Hasn't she earned that by being by your side? If you have any love for her, Give her some freedom. And the best way to do that is to tell us what happened and tell the truth.
Just told y'all for her.
No, you didn't. You said for you. You didn't say for her. You said for you. That's why you brought the two people in there that don't exist.
They do exist. And
No, they don't.
I corroborated with them was for her because they threatened us. What else am I supposed to do? Opposite of what
They're not going to threaten you. They're going to kill you. They're not going to threaten you. They're going to kill you. They're not going to leave you and your daughter alive. No matter what they tell you, oh, I've got your phone number.
Yeah,
I'm going to be watching.
I feel like them telling me to do what I did was a way of
The easiest thing for them is to kill you and your daughter. Like she said from the beginning, this is like a movie film. This don't happen in real life. In real life, you're all dead. Okay?
It's easier to kill you and not worry about you no more.
Who are you for them to worry about?
Because apparently, what you think, nobody saw them go in the apartment. Nobody. So if nobody saw them go in the apartment, there's no way they'll be able to solve 3 murders.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what happened.
I've given you several outs, you know, but you're not saying anything.
I mean, I
Did
did.
it hurt you?
I did say something. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I heard him when I didn't.
Well, I feel really bad for you because that's going to be bad. You know, we're giving you outs. I mean, they didn't do something. They abuse you. You know, self-defense and something. You're not giving us nothing. You're just thinking the same story about these 2 guys, unmade-living guys. Now, there's 2 guys, I think they probably came after the fact. You call them saying, I need some help.
Yeah.
After you do what you did. That's where I see 2 guys come. Not before, not at Walmart, not ordering you to do this and all that.
Maybe the same 2 guys that was helping her move.
No.
Helping me move. Nobody helped me move.
Those guys are weekend before you got up and left.
The neighbors saw.
People buying my furniture.
No. People helping you move.
People buying my furniture. You're not gonna believe that either.
Okay.
It could be. I mean, you posted stuff on Facebook and all that about
Yeah.
selling furniture. Did they help you with the body or anything?
So I already answered that question for you.
What was it? Because I forget. I'm an old man enough. I'm sorry.
I didn't get any help because I did not touch him.
So, if we do find any kind of body part, which we probably found a part already, your DNA should not be nowhere around there because you can touch one for one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel for your daughter. You don't show no remorse. I really don't feel for your daughter.
Okay.
You don't know what they did with his body. Because according to you, it was gone when you came back from the store.
Correct.
But you have no idea how that person in the apartment got rid of the body.
No.
What time of the day did you go to the store?
It was in the morning.
But they came in at 10 o'clock.
That night. It was
Right. So they sat with you 8 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what?
Pretty much threatening me.
For 8 hours. You didn't hear none of that.
And like, I was around playing her game. She's always on that tag on GC.
So for 8 hours, these 2 guys verbally threatened you, didn't put their hands on you, didn't assault you, didn't hurt you, just threatened you. I'll call bullshit on that one. I'm sorry.
Okay. Are we on? Because y'all aren't.
It's up to you.
We're listening, but it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. But let me ask you this. Okay, so you come back with the duct tape, the saw, whatever else. What'd you do with the stuff?
I told you I gave it to him.
Okay, then but the body was gone, you said.
Yeah, when I went into the room.
So the duct tape that we found in your apartment is not the same duct tape.
I don't think so. No.
Why? You know, we could prove that, right?
Where did you find it?
Oh, the kitchen area? Kitchen area. It's brand new. I mean, it's been used, but it's brand new. It's just been bought.
I hope that wasn't it. I mean, I can't answer that.
You hope. You just said you gave them the stuff and then you left. Well,
I did give them stuff.
okay, well, the duct tape was inside.
Okay.
Is that the same duct tape you used?
I didn't use.
I'm sorry, that you bought?
I didn't use any duct tape.
The duct tape you bought.
Like I said, I gave it to them.
So on that duct tape, would your DNA be on it?
Little duct tape.
The one that he's telling me about in the kitchen that we found.
What do you mean by my DNA?
Have you used it before?
I mean, we've used duct tape in the house several times. Yeah.
Did y'all have some?
Honestly, I don't know. It's not something that I use every day.
You're saying, hold on, from the beginning you said what duct tape? I'll tell you which duct
Because
tape.
you just said
And then you said we
found
use
in the kitchen.
duct tape around the house.
Yeah,
You're
we
saying
have.
what duct tape? What do you mean what duct tape?
Because I didn't recall any duct tape being in the kitchen.
Well, you used it before.
You know,
So you should know there's duct tape.
we've used duct tape several times in the house.
That's gonna be the duct tape that you bought the day of Walmart. We're getting that analyzed because I could tell it's the same duct tape from Walmart. They could tell what store and all that.
Okay.
So that's another strike against you. You want to say strike, whatever, I don't know. So no matter what we tell you, whatever, you're going to stick with the same story. Because it is a story. And you're not going to care about your daughter or you, no one else. That's going to be basically what.
I do care about my child.
I don't think you do.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sitting here for almost an hour, I guess, now. And, you know, again, I've been working homicide for a long time. I've had some cold-blooded ass murderers in front of me like you, and they show some kind of remorse. You don't show nothing. Nothing. Do you get any of them? Nothing. Nothing. And you tell me you love this guy? If I love somebody and they're dead, or I didn't do it, or somebody else did, I'll probably be bawling right now, crying. You don't. I feel it.
We told you at the beginning, this is your moment to be honest, because once we walk out that door, that's it. You're not going to have another chance. Then when we go to court, all this evidence is going to come up, and you're going to be convicted.
So for 8 hours, like Cervantes said, they sat there with you, threatened you, never once took their mask off, never did anything. They kept this freaking mask, back to 95, 98 degree weather. They're going to keep this mask on themselves this entire time. Sierra, that's bullshit. Your daughter. What is your daughter going to tell us when we interview her? You know, I saw mommy do this, I saw mommy do this. Sierra, or you see two guys? No. That's bad for you. We're going to talk to your daughter. Don't think we're not. We've been here for 3 days. Another day's not going to hurt. That's why we're here. Your daughter didn't say nobody was in that damn apartment but my, what is it called, Stephen? I don't know if calling daddy or not, whatever. But Stephen and mommy. That's what your daughter's going to say. Your daughter's not once going to tell us there's two other guys there with masks for 8 freaking hours. Come on. It's over. It's done. You made a stupid ass mistake. You can't take it back. No take backs. The only thing you can do for yourself to help you, cooperate with us and tell us what the hell happened. Where can we go find this body? Give us something.
I told you I can't answer it because I don't know.
No, I'm gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
You know, I don't understand, Sierra. Like my partner said, you look like a smart girl. I know you've had some bad times. You had some horrible bad times. And I understand that. But you're going to leave out there by herself. And you can stay with your story about the two guys that come in the back door or whatever. But you and I both know that that's not true. You know that that's not true, Sierra. You can be hard, and you can be firm, and you can stick with your story, and you're not going to tell nobody, that's fine. She deserves the truth. She deserves a chance, Sierra. And she's not going to get one if you don't tell the truth about what happened. Tell us what happened with him. Tell us where he's at.
I can't answer that.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You want to so bad. Look at you crying because you want to so bad.
No, it's because you don't believe anything I'm saying.
No, I believe you went to the store. I believe you bought the stuff. I believe you heard a gunshot. But I don't believe there was 2 men in there.
It was.
No.
It was.
For 8 hours, these two guys are in your apartment. Went to the restroom. They not once went to the restroom, demanded you to get them something to eat or drink because now they're holding you basically hostage. Sierra, come on.
You don't know,
think about it.
You don't know my child. She stays when I can't think.
But you don't think that she had to go to the restroom?
Ma'am, you don't know.
For 8 hours?
Gabe. all
You know what? I know. But they've got to go to the restroom. They got to get something to drink. And I know if they're threatening you, she heard something going on, so she's like, hey, mommy. Yes, she would. She didn't.
She always stays out the room, like she knows not to go.
But you know in your heart, Sierra, she heard something. You know it. Give her a chance to have a normal life,
I
Sierra.
was trying to give her a chance.
You're not doing it right now. You're not doing it right now. She's with Samantha. She may have a chance to have a real life. But if you're going to stick with the story that's not true,
But it is.
it's not true, Sierra. It's not.
You weren't there.
I know I wasn't there, but I know two
So
people
how am I
wasn't
gonna sit
there.
there and tell me no.
I know two
no,
people did not
no,
do this.
No.
They might have helped you. They may have helped you. Because I don't think you're small stature. I don't think you could have done this by yourself.
I would never hurt him because of everything that I've been through.
We know, Sierra, we know that you were very upset because you knew he was cheating on you.
I felt that
We know.
after.
No. We know you knew before.
No.
Yes, because you even confronted one of the women.
Uh-oh. I got to hear this.
You were afraid he was going to try to go back to his wife.
I wasn't worried about him going back to his wife.
We know that you knew before this happened he was cheating. We also know, Sierra, he had a bunch of other women. You didn't deserve that. Was you out there cheating on him? No.
But
What were you doing?
still-
You were going to work, coming home,
I still would never hurt him because everything.
not intentionally.
No. 'Cause
Not
everything
intentionally.
I went through with my brother. I wouldn't.
Exactly.
I wouldn't.
Not
do that.
intentionally. But in the heat, in the anger, the frustration, being tired, being felt used, taken advantage of, giving him everything, and what does he do? He splits himself up between you and other girls. How is that fair? It's not. It's not fair to you. Certainly not fair for me to watch you going through this. Because I know you as a mother does not want you to get into a relationship where a man treats her that way. You want her to get with a man who's going to treat her like a queen. Worship the ground she walks on and gives her everything she could possibly want. A chance to know that you are the mother she knows and loves.
She knows that.
Not if she sees this on TV. Not if the other kids on TV in her school sees this. Starts teasing her. Let me tell you this. I know about the fight she had at school. Is that normal for her just to get into a fight like that?
She didn't get into a fight.
What did she do?
A little boy was messing with her.
Right, get out of her face. Right. But is that normal behavior?
To defend herself.
But she's not a combative, argumentative person. It's affecting her already. I can tell you want to tell us what happened.
I told you, and it's pointless. To
It's not pointless because
you're not doing anything that I'm saying.
You're only telling us a little piece. You're not telling us the whole thing.
In your mind,
Was there two
in
people?
your mind, I'm a bad parent. How
Did I say that?
Putting so
No.
many words.
No, that's not what I
I did
said.
what I was told to do for her, so she wouldn't get hurt. So I could get her away from somewhere where we didn't have any family.
If that was the
Anyone cared
case,
about
Sarah, you would have went straight to the police. You would have definitely tried to reach out to somebody because the moment they let you out that door and out of their sight, that was your opportunity.
Yeah, you don't think I thought about that? And you also don't think what I thought about the consequences if I did opposite of what they told me to do?
8 hours, somebody's going to threaten you. I'm sorry. It doesn't happen. Not with these guys that you're so afraid of. Because if they're going to do that, they're professionals. They're not going to threaten you for 8 hours.
You think I was going to sit there and fight them back? Absolutely.
They're not going to threaten you for 8 hours. Because if that's what they're going to do, they're going to take you somewhere else, keep you several days, both of y'all, threaten you to the point that you're brainwashed and you will do what they tell you to do. They're taking a big chance. A huge chance. It doesn't happen.
They could have sat in there with me for 30 minutes and told me what to do if it were kept.
But they didn't. They was there for 8 hours. Walmart's open 24 hours.
Speaking of Walmart, the second time you went, what time was that, do you think? And what day? Was that still Thursday?
I don't know. It was in the morning.
Same day, you know? Because you went once, got the duct tape and the, what was it, the
Memory foam.
The phone. First, right? And then you went the second time, that same day? Is that when you got the saw?
I don't think so. I think it was Friday.
The second time was Friday?
Mm-hmm.
You know about what time?
Yeah.
More or less?
How did you pay for it?
No, we had to go in the morning.
So Friday morning, how'd you pay for it?
I don't remember.
How much was it?
I know it was under 100.
Did you pay cash with his credit card or what? You didn't have any credit cards, did you?
I think it was cash.
So then you're saying they stayed with you longer than the 8 hours?
You went Friday, you went Thursday, and then you went Friday.
I just did what I was told to do.
That's 2 days.
Yeah.
So they were in your park for 2 days? I don't understand that.
It's not to understand.
You went Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
okay? You bought the duct tape, the phone. You went back home.
Mm-hmm.
Friday morning, you go back and you buy the salt.
Yeah.
So they were at your apartment for 2 days.
Not 2 days straight, no. I just did.
So they left and come back while you were there with the dead body?
And I would call my phone. And no, like the first day, like I said, came back from Walmart, that he wasn't there anymore.
So then why have you buy the salt?
I just, like I said, I just did what I was told to do.
That don't make no sense, real.
So when did they call and tell you to do the salt, to buy the salt?
They came back checking to make sure that I did everything that they said, that I didn't have anyone at the house, that I wasn't doing anything that I wasn't supposed to do, and they would stay at the house.
You know what I think? And this is me thinking. I think you're right. He was piling in your room or your apartment for 2 days. But guess what? He's too damn big for you. You can't pick that body up. So now what I gotta do? Oh shit. Let me go get a saw or something. So now you go the next day to Walmart, you buy the saw, and then you chop them up piece by piece, then you load them in your truck, and you take them wherever. That's what I think. Is that what happened?
No,
Come on, look at me. Is that what happened?
no, I couldn't do anything like that.
So why go a day later when the body's gone to buy the saw for these guys when they're not around?
Because I did what they told me.
That don't make no sense.
Well, I'm sorry.
They're gone. Why would they come back? It makes no sense at all. They're not going to come back. If they've gotten you that scared, they're not going to come back.
I can't tell you what they were thinking.
What makes more sense is what I just told you. And I'm just a detective. If you told
You wanna make me be the bad guy?
No.
Yes, you.
Hey, listen to what you're telling us. If you told this story to any other person, they're gonna say it's a bunch of bullshit. They might believe what I just said. See, I'm gonna tell you again, probably the 5th time. It's over. It's done. The thing is, listen. The thing is,
Darling, you're not gonna believe anything that I'm
the
saying.
thing is, listen.
Pointless.
Right now is your time to tell us the truth. When the judge and jury see this, you know what's gonna happen?
You already told him.
They're gonna lock your ass up, throw away the key. That's what's gonna happen. Right now, we're setting up an interview with your daughter at 4:30. We're gonna pick her up and we're gonna interview her. I could guarantee, I could bet money on it.
Pick her up with who?
She's gonna say there was no one in my apartment other than my
Is there
mom.
gonna be an adult with her when you pick her up, or are you picking her up by herself?
No,
By herself. Because she'll be a ward of the state until that gets her.
Why can't she stay where she's at with family?
Because biological parents have priority.
So I can't say who she's supposed to be
Not
with.
while you're in jail.
Yeah, but don't say so. The state
So who's
does.
her biological father?
Oh, we already got that information.
And what information do you
We got Courtney.
Is that her dad?
unfortunately?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what he's gonna do? Well, I got other kids, so I can't handle her too. That's another mouth I gotta feed, so that wasn't happening. Get her back to the state. When I was taking to decide for 6 months, a year, who's she gonna go with? Your mom? When your mom said, well, you know what, I can't handle her. She's gonna be bouncing around until the state finally says, you know what, we're tired of this, we'll take her until she's 18. That's what's gonna happen.
Why can't she just be where she's at if that's
Because she's not family.
I just wanna know one thing. When you shot him, was he facing you? Was he down? Or how was it?
I didn't shoot him.
You know, you're painting this, oh, I'm sorry, you're painting this picture for yourself. This brutal freaking killer. That's what you're doing. Not us. We have evidence. But you're doing this yourself.
Okay.
And it's like Detective I was honest at the beginning. We didn't have to come talk to you. We were giving you an opportunity to tell us the truth. To at least let us understand what happened. We could have just let, I don't know, whatever, she go take care of it herself. We don't care. But the reason we're here is because we do. You may not think so, but we do. That's why we're here. Nobody's trying to paint you out as a bad mother. Nobody's trying to paint you out as a heinous murderer. That's already been done by the acts that was done at the apartment by you. Now, what led up to it? What happened and what led up to it? Or did you call somebody and say, this MF, whatever, blah, 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 I'm so sick and tired of him cheating on me. He's all got all these women over here. I'm sick and tired of it. Something. But these two guys just did not come into that apartment on their own, kill Steven, threaten you for 8 hours, let you leave, come and go, and then come back again demanding a saw, and you have no idea where the body's at. That doesn't happen. That's a fantasy.
So after y'all talked to her today?
I don't know. After that, probably back with Samantha. But later on,
To stay over
we're
there.
still staying to take on it. You know,
And
Sarah,
why can't I have any say so if I'm the one that's been the parent all the time and where she goes?
Do you think-
to be safe?
do you think they want him put up a month? Was he gonna be in prison? I don't. You're not asking that deal.
I mean, but he hasn't
I
been a part.
like that. That's the truth. That's,
He hasn't been a part of her life.
I understand. That's gonna
But
be a
fortunately,
deal.
we don't have no control over that.
I don't. If it was up to me, I'll do it to your mom. But it's not up to me. But again, when we talked to her here at 4:30, and she gonna tell us something different. That, you know what? No, there was nobody in my house for X amount of hours. No, mom was by herself with Steven. Yeah, I heard an argument, but I was playing my game or whatever. And I hope she didn't see his body. I hope she did not. But all that will come out in misery.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, think about a lot of things. Remember when your brother was killed?
He's
I mean,
not bringing my brother.
I know, but your family and your mom, y'all wanted closer.
I already know how all that feels. I'm still going through it. You could
Okay, just
not
imagine
bring
this
him
family.
on. Yeah,
His
I completely get that.
That's unsolved murder.
It's not fair for y'all to sit here and point the finger, and not listen to anything that I'm saying. And when I'm telling you, you're just like, I'm a liar. There's no way. I can't tell you what someone else was thinking.
But I don't even think you believe yourself.
I do, and I didn't want to tell you that much because I was scared because they told me not to. Like, I left for a reason, to get her the fuck away from everything that fucking happened, because I didn't want anyone to come back and hurt us.
You didn't want to go to jail. That's why you came to Louisiana.
See, there's no point in me saying anything.
That's the main reason why.
There's no point in you keeping up with the lie. That's what it is.
We just want you to, tell us a little bit. The truth. No, those are pieces. We know that. Like, those pieces, but not the two guys. Forget about that. The thing is, right now,
About that.
the thing is, again, I'm gonna tell you, when the judge already see this and see how you were acting towards this investigation, you're gonna be done. We're here to give you an out as to why. Why did you do what you did? That's what we want. We want you to tell us, you know what? Go over here. You might find, his head or whatever.
I can't give you
I
an
think you
answer
can.
or something I don't
I think
know.
you can. You can. You can do it. Deep down, you have a heart. I mean, you might seem like you're a badass, whatever, you're hard and all that.
Seem like a badass so far.
Because if you know this guy, you don't even shed a tear for him. Like it never happened. Only someone that's pissed off like you, a murderer that killed someone, will show this kind of remorse here. No remorse. Will act this way like what you are. You're going to remember this interview for the rest of your life, Sarah. When you sit in that courtroom, a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever it is, you're going to say, man, I should have, when that hammer comes down, what you're going to get at the end, you're going to say right there, I wish I would have told Cervantes Zonto everything that day. Maybe it would have helped me a little bit more. You're going to remember that.
No, but what I will remember is you saying it doesn't matter. You're already charged for something.
We can make the charge go away, okay?
No, you can't. You already
We can't make it go away.
Sorry, you already sat there and said that I'm charged.
You're charged.
With okay. Okay, so
He said we can't make it.
We
go
can't.
away.
what's the point?
We can't make it go away.
Okay.
So you tell us the truth and be honest.
And I
It'll be a little bit different for you
like,
later on.
In my face when I didn't even want to open up and say that much.
You didn't want to open up and say that much because you were trying to think of what to say.
Okay.
But everything you tell us, you covered it with a lie, another lie, another lie.
So your DNA shouldn't be on any body parts that we might find, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So can we get a sample of your DNA?
Sure.
So again, okay, so you're saying these guys are for all these hours. When y'all sitting around, whatever y'all doing, where were y'all at?
Well,
The bedroom. The two guys and you,
mm-hmm.
and Steve,
Mm-hmm.
for 8 hours.
In the living room playing on her game.
The whole entire time, almost a whole day.
She stays up.
A whole day.
She stays up all night.
Mama hungry. Mama hungry.
She fixes her own stuff.
She gotta eat.
So, yeah.
She never walks into the room or anything.
No, she never walks into the room.
So when she's playing this game, when they first come in, she will be able to see them, right?
Oh, she's in the living room.
But they came in through the back.
Yeah.
So she'll be able to see two guys coming, open the door and coming in.
She's in the living room.
Still. Yeah, I know where the living room's at.
Yeah.
The two guys are coming in,
Through the back sliding door.
but the bedroom's over here.
In the back.
To the left of the living room's a bedroom.
In the back. Right.
Again, she would have seen two guys come in.
No, not
So the entire time, these two guys stayed in the bedroom, I doubt it. One's gonna be with her because guess what? She's old enough to run out of that damn apartment to go get help. But they gotta get her.
Oh, you didn't feel it.
No, that's the one's used on it. There's one in my
No, I just filled that out.
Oh, that's for the other guy. Yeah, I didn't do that all yet. So any moments, these guys, they look around, okay, let's go see where the daughter's at. Keep you guys together. They're gonna allow her to play a game in the living room and all that because guess what? Is it online and stuff like that? A lot of games are. She could ask for help online when she's playing this game. She could get up and get the hell out because they're in the back, you said. She could open that door and walk out, ask for help. Her neighbor's downstairs. Your daughter's 11 years old. I heard she's real mature for her age. Hello?
I'm done talking because you're not believing anything I'm saying, sir.
Does that make sense to you?
Of course it makes sense.
It does make sense?
I can't tell you.
That makes sense to you.
Where
They're going to allow your daughter to do whatever she wants over here and detain you and Steve in the bedroom. No. If she was like a 2-year-old maybe, yeah. Not an 11-year-old.
Same way. Up and down to the house. Look. There you go.
So again, Sierra, the body was too heavy, so you had to go to the next day to buy that song. So you cut them all up. You transport them, where'd you take them? Dumpster,
I
maybe?
didn't say any of that.
I mean, that's the more logical thing. Did you cut every limb? Did you cut his head off?
I didn't do any of that.
Is that the body,
I didn't do any
the
of that.
torso we found in the landfill? Is that gonna be him?
Sir, I didn't do any of that.
So when you keep his body entire day and a half in your apartment, were you sleeping there still, or did you go somewhere else? You stay hotel?
Sir, I already told you.
Okay, where did you sleep at? While these guys were there for a whole day and a half. With his body there. You had to sleep. I know she had to sleep. Where'd y'all go? Did they rent a room for you?
I already answered the question.
You didn't answer that question. That's the first time I asked
You're
you.
just rewording
No,
stuff.
I never asked you about where you
You're
sleep
rewording.
at.
I already answered you when I said that we went to Walmart that day. When I came back, he was not there.
Okay, so the body was gone.
Mm-hmm.
So where'd you stay at?
I stayed at home.
I mean, there's blood all over. There has to be blood, right?
No, there wasn't.
No blood.
No,
Did you clean?
no,
Who cleaned?
sir. I told you when I got back from Walmart, he was not there. I did everything these guys told me to do.
So who cleaned? They did? Did you hire a cleaning person or what? Did you clean?
No,
You could clean them. That's your apartment.
but I didn't. No,
So they cleaned, I guess. Did you stay there that night with your dog?
I mean I had to. Where else am I gonna go?
They just killed a guy and stuff, and you're gonna sleep there?
I did everything they told me to do.
So then you wait another day, 7 o'clock in the morning Friday, you go back to Walmart and you buy the saw.
Mm-hmm.
And they happen to show up again. Oh, here you go. Now you have to cut them up. Why are they going to do all that? If they already have the body away from your apartment,
I have no.
they're going to cut them up wherever they want
Probably
to.
don't.
They don't need you no more.
Probably make me to do it, so they're not on camera.
Did you do it?
I don't know what they're thinking.
Did you do it?
Go get this all like they
No,
said.
you cut them up.
No, absolutely not.
I find that story hard to believe.
All right.
So no matter how we talk to you, how we tell you this, and it's full of shit and all that, you're going to say the same thing.
Of course, because I'm telling the truth, and I want to.
That is not the truth. That is not the truth.
Okay.
I can't believe you could sit there no remorse at all. You don't give a shit about nobody. Not even your daughter. You don't care about your daughter. I can't believe you sit there like this, like nothing, and don't give a shit about your daughter, man. You don't give a shit about yourself. Of course, you don't care about Steven. You freaking dismembered his damn body.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You don't give a shit about your daughter. Look at her now. That's what we feel for now. You sit there like nothing ever happened. And you make up a stupid bullshit story about two guys that nobody's gonna buy. No judge, no jury. Nobody in this world could buy that story. Nobody. You keep his body a day and a half in your apartment, bleeding all over your floor, and then you go buy a damn saw because you can't carry his body. And then you cut his ass up right there in that damn bedroom with your daughter playing games. How can you do that?
I didn't.
You're a brutal ass murderer. That's what you are. We're trying our best to tell people, whoever, she's not that bad. But you don't give yourself an out. You don't care. You sit there, you don't give a shit about nothing. How can you do that?
Because you're focusing on drilling me, saying that I'm a horrible mother and I don't give a shit about the child.
I'm sorry to tell you, yes you
All
are.
right.
You don't give me no other explanations to something different. Then sit there hard, like you're a hard ass. That's what you look like. You don't care. How can you not care? You cut this man's body in pieces.
I deny.
Yes, you did. Anybody you tell this stupid story to, they'll tell you the same shit. Are you crazy? Are you full of it? The next day you go buy the saw because you can't carry this guy. He's 6 foot,
6'1".
6'1", weighs 240 pounds. You can't carry him. So what's the next thing you got to do? What's logical to do? Cut him up piece by piece, put him in your damn Jeep, and take him dumpsters wherever you go. I don't know where you went. I know we found something in the dumpster. We're hoping it's him. You sit there like nothing. That's what I can't understand from you. I talk to brutal ass murderers. You're not like that. But you're making me think that you are.
I didn't do anything to him. I did not touch him. And I'm not going to let you sit there and say that I did when I didn't.
Yes, you
I
did.
opened up
Yes,
and I
you
told you what happened.
Yes, you did. You did what you did. I mean, bad. I told you this in the beginning. She probably said the same thing about her experience. I've been working a lot of homicides. This shit is bad. It is bad. And I hope, again, like I told you earlier, you remember this interview for the rest of your life. When that damn hammer comes out at the end of the day, when they say, you know what, you're going to X amount of years to this prison here, then you remember something. And you remember this. We could sit here for 8, 10 hours talking. It's going to be the same thing coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, I said we could stop talking.
It's up to you.
You make the call.
I already said I was done talking.
Do you want to talk anymore?
I don't know what else to tell y'all. Y'all not believing anything that I'm saying.
No, we did never say that. We don't believe everything you
just
say.
said it.
Everything. Because you're telling us the truth about some of the things. Other things you're not telling the truth about.
I told you.
We know you went to Walmart to buy this stuff.
And I
We
said
know that. I know. We know that. But the fact about those two guys, that's what we don't believe. Now, maybe they came after the fact to help you.
Man,
That sounds more
I
reasonable.
don't know anybody in Texas. The only person that I know out there.
That's why you did it by yourself. And you only told about the Walmart bill because you know you're on video. That's why.
I told you everything.
But through all this, life goes on for you. You go to Burger King. You go where else you go?
Well, she gets gas.
But nothing ever happened. But yet you're still worried that something might happen to you. But you go to Burger King, you go to gas. You just
Live life.
live like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'll go for you. Not too much, but your daughter, that's what I'll put for.
That's really a shame because you could have given her a chance. And you refused to do that. I guess you want her to go down the same road as you do. You are. I guess that's okay. The life that you've lived is good enough for her when it should be better.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Remember the other one that I picked up the other day? I said, I bet you it was this. Sarah, nothing, no changes. I want you to really listen to us because
I am listening
hope
to
you
you.
are.
I am
I really
listening
do.
to everything that you're saying, even with you being all in my face, being rude and ugly and mean.
Well, I'm sorry, something else in
you're
life.
saying that I don't care about my child, but I listen to these people for her because I didn't know what else to do.
Get off of
That's,
that. Get off of that.
that's what we're saying. If you care for your child, then tell the truth.
Yeah.
You didn't do what you did for her because of what these guys was threatening you for. You didn't. Okay? Because if anything you were doing for her, you would have immediately went for help.
I was scared.
Not when you're out by yourself. You're not scared.
The whole time that they weren't watching me. You don't know what.
You know. Because at first you're telling me that they were with you. Then you told us that, they were following you. Now you're saying, how do I know if they were there? How many times are you going to tell a different story?
All the events.
What events?
Of me going to Burger King to get food for my child. Like, I don't know if they're watching me or not.
Yeah, but before that, when you went to Walmart.
Yeah.
When you went to Walmart again.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense. You're not protecting from them. You're preventing from having a life because you know yours is done. And before you said about me saying that right there makes you a bad mom.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I'm done talking to y'all.
Okay. Just know that we're not coming back and you won't have another opportunity.
I can't change my story.
Yeah, you can. You can tell the truth.
I am telling the truth.
No, you're not. You're not.
You ever heard of that saying, the truth shall set you free?
Mm-hmm.
It goes a long way. You might not be free, but it goes a long way. Sure you want to talk no more? Or you want to take a break? You want some water? We're going to take a little break. We'll be back.
It's fine.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
I'm not on position. All right, Sierra.
You want to continue talking? Just look back 5 minutes.
No? Well, like we told you before, you don't have to talk, I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna do that interview with your daughter. And hopefully, it doesn't traumatize her too much. But understand that if you'd have told us what happened,
I did.
as far as the truth, then maybe she wouldn't be able to have to go through this. So, if you want to stick with that, we're gonna have to go through her. We're gonna have to go to her.
You were gonna go to her regardless.
No, if you'd have told us the truth about what happened, we wouldn't need her.
I did tell you the truth, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, we need it.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Unfortunately for Sierra, luck was not what she was going to need. How about a Johnny Cochran or a gag for her mouth? Because after she killed her boyfriend, she told several friends about the incident, even admitting to the dismemberment because he was too heavy to carry out of the apartment. She'll have 45 years in prison to think about this interview. But honestly, nothing that she could have said could have wiped away her dirty deed. If you enjoyed watching this episode here and not over on that other site. Put watching with my homie down in the comments. Your big homie will catch you again soon, right back here on They Caught Me. Till next time.